Hi and welcome to the VPN Club YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to answer a simple question. Is NordVPN safe or is NordVPN safe to use? To answer this question, I'll cover 6 key points that should give you some good indications. Before I start, I invite you to like this video, subscribe to our channel and click the notifications button if you enjoy our content. This will mean a lot to us and help us create even more useful content. First, let's check the level of encryption. An important factor to consider is how strong the encryption is. Stronger encryption is harder to break, obviously, and offers better security. 256-bit encryption is standard in the VPN industry, although some providers offer less secure 128-bit encryption. As you can read here, NordVPN uses AES with 256-bit keys, which is recommended by the NSA for securing classified information. What this means is that when you connect to a NordVPN server, your connection is encrypted, making your internet traffic unreadable. For that, NordVPN uses the AES 256 CBC cipher, which is a gold standard in the VPN industry. You will be given access to the server through the use of the SHA 512 hash function, which scrambles your credential into 512 binary digits. In other words, meaningless chunks of data for any outsider. The SHA 512 hash function is actually above industry standards. Most VPNs use SHA 256. SHA 512 is more secure, thus granting you much better safety and making it much more difficult to crack for anyone trying to get in. So, a very high level of encryption, that's exactly what we're looking for. Now let's talk about protocols. VPN protocols are quite important as well. They are the core technology that dictates how your data is routed to the VPN server. There are a variety of major VPN protocols, and they are not created equal. With NordVPN, you have the choice between 3 different protocols. OpenVPN, which is a mature and robust piece of open source software that enables them to provide a reliable and secure VPN service. It is a versatile protocol that can be used on both TCP and UDP ports. They recommend it for the most security-conscious users. IKEv2 IPsec, which significantly increases the security and privacy of users by employing strong cryptographic algorithms and keys. This protocol provides users with peace of mind security, stability, and speed. WireGuard, which is the newest and fastest tunneling protocol, it uses state-of-the-art cryptography, but it's still considered experimental, which is why NordVPN created the NordLynx protocol, which is based on WireGuard, but that overcomes its vulnerabilities. So that's pretty much everything you need. Then let's talk about servers. Many VPN providers are merely renting the servers provided to their users. This means they only manage them by installing custom software, leaving some control to the third party owning the data center. This can easily backfire, as you can imagine. In 2018, NordVPN suffered a data breach at a third-party data center. As a consequence, the company took major steps and converted most of their rented servers into co-located servers. This greatly reduced the risk of external data breach. These servers only store data in RAM, meaning that it gets wiped off every time a server gets restarted. The data is not permanently saved, as there aren't any disk drives. To be fair, NordVPN is not the first VPN provider to offer co-located servers, but it might be the biggest one. This makes NordVPN much safer than a lot of competitors. Now let's talk about security features, and more particularly about the kill switch. An effective kill switch can make a huge difference. Imagine you're trying to remain anonymous online, but your VPN connection drops. In that case, you would expose your IP address, location, and more, and you wouldn't even know about it. That's where the kill switch comes in. A kill switch is an option that automatically cuts off your internet connection when your VPN connection stops working. It is therefore a security feature to ensure that your personal data is not accidentally compromised and that you keep your confidentiality no matter what. NordVPN's kill switch only affects specific apps. Imagine that you're using a VPN for downloading and don't want any of the traffic to go directly through your internet service provider. If the VPN connection drops, the kill switch will automatically close the app you use for downloading to prevent data leaks. Now let's check the login policy. This is probably the most important issue to consider when looking at a VPN provider. This will tell you what information the company stores about your online activities, so it's essential to check this in order to protect your privacy. You want a VPN provider with a zero-log policy, which means they don't save information about the websites you visit or the files you download. Well, good news, NordVPN has a strict no-log policy. This means that they do not keep any activity or connection logs, so they don't log your IP addresses, browsing history, metadata, and so on, unlike some other VPNs. As you can see here, it has been audited by several audit firms, including PricewaterhouseCoopers. They found that they are true to their word. They really do not keep logs of your online activities. If you want to learn more, you can also read their privacy policy. Then let's check their country of origin. NordVPN has offices in Europe, but the company is headquartered in Panama, and this is a good thing. You should indeed avoid VPNs based in any of the 14 ICE countries. These include the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, France, the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Italy, and Spain. In these countries, local security agencies can indeed compel a VPN provider to disclose its users' data. As they explain here, they are based and operate under the jurisdiction of Panama. There is no mandatory data retention law in Panama, so they don't need to store logs, which is perfect for a VPN provider. So by now, you should have a better idea. NordVPN is definitely one of the safest VPNs on the market. It is an excellent VPN that uses secure AES 256 encryption, offers an improved version of the next-gen WireGuard protocol, and backs its zero-log policy with an independent audit by a top audit firm, namely PricewaterhouseCoopers. There are also some extra cybersecurity features, including threat protection to avoid online hazards like viruses, infected websites, and trackers, double VPN to change your IP address twice and cover your traffic with an extra layer of security, DNS protection, so you never have to worry about your confidential information leaking and third parties spying on it, and more. To give it a try, visit vpn-club.com/nord or click on the link located in the description under this video. With our link, you will take advantage of a 62% discount and 3 months free. Note that NordVPN offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, which means that you can sign up, try the service for several weeks without any limit, and then request a refund if you wish. Alright, that's all for today. Now you know how safe NordVPN is. So, is NordVPN safe? Is NordVPN safe to use? The answer is yes, it definitely is. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below, and I will answer them as soon as possible. If you like this video, if you found it useful, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and click the notifications button. Thanks and see you next time.